Welcome to the Ageless Runner. I'm Ralph. I thought this would be user comment day. I've gotten some comments recently on my channel. I thought they were interesting. Thought I would share the gist of those with you in my response and maybe solicit any input you may have. So let's get started. So this first comment comes from a runner who says they're going to be doing a 10K and thought they would do a 4-minute run, 30-second walk. And is that okay? So my response was basically, there is not an okay and not okay in run, walk, run. It's what works best for you. I said, if you can do an 8-to-1 ratio, which is a 4-minute run, 30-second walk, and you can do that and you're not too tired, you're not too exhausted, you're not too sore, and you enjoy the run, have at it. Go do that 8-to-1 ratio. That's not a problem. However, I said, I generally recommend not going above 6-to-1. The idea being, if you get too much above 6-to-1, you lose those benefits of run, walk, run. You don't conserve as much energy. You could be a little sore, risk some injury. And the runner actually wrote back and said, you know what, I've had some back issues and I've had some soreness in my back. So my response was, you might want to err on a lower run time because it's probably that pounding and running that's bothering their disc in their back. So the message here is there is no set what's okay and not okay. Do what works for you, do what gives you the right amount of energy, right around a soreness, and have fun with your run. Now on a similar note, another runner asked about doing a 70K, an ultramarathon. That's over 40 miles. And they asked, should they stick with a 15 to 30 second walking guideline? Now, I typically recommend 15 to 30 seconds because if you walk less than 15 seconds, you may not be getting enough recovery. If you walk more than 30 seconds, you might get too much recovery. In other words, your body cools off, muscles stiffen up, and it takes too much effort to start back up. However, having not done a 70K, or even, I did a 50K once, but that was a trail race, and you really can't do one run, walk, run on a trail race. But having said 15 to 30, I would probably look at it differently for a marathon and higher, and that is I would probably start with a longer walk time. By longer, I mean I would probably start at 30 seconds. I would start my marathon or ultra marathon at 30 seconds, and as the race progresses and I get tired, I would probably increase that walk time. Remember, your objective is to finish the race. If you're doing a 50K, 70K, or a marathon, you want to finish the race. You need to watch your energy level. So I see nothing wrong with increasing your walk times. Maybe partway through the race, you're up to 45 seconds. Even getting up to a minute, you might need a minute walk time later in the race. In fact, you may be so late in the race, you may be at 65K of a 70K race and you're dragging and you just walk the last 5K. I see nothing wrong with that. So think about, again, adjust walk times depending on your fitness level, the length of your race, the length of your run, and don't be afraid to walk more than 30 seconds if that's what you need to power through that race and finish. Now, last comment, I'm really looking for maybe some experiences from you. And this runner said they were a runner, but they had some heart issues and got put on a statin. You know what a statin is? That's medication for your blood lipids, your cholesterol, and LDL, and things like that. And they found that after they started the statin, after the runs, they were much sore than before they were on a statin. Have you had any experience with that? I haven't. I know statins can cause muscle pain, muscle weakness, but I just don't have that experience. If you do and feel comfortable sharing, please share your experiences down in the comments. I'll make sure that commenter, that user gets that message. So I hope you found these user comments informative. I would encourage you to occasionally look at user comments. There's some gems in there. People share their experiences. I get inspired by some of them. People says, I'm 80 years old and I'm out doing this 5K race, whatever. So there's some gems in there. So thank you for being here again today. I appreciate it. So run strong, go longer, and stay ageless. Thank you.